Welcome back to AI Brief, everyone, episode 60. I'm Amin, and ready to dive into some really interesting AI topics today. Open source initiatives are making some serious moves. AI is transforming eye care, and we've got a whole wave of robotics advancements to unpack. It's going to be a fascinating deep dive. And to help us navigate it all, we've got Leah with us.
It's going to be exciting for sure.
Let's start with this campaign from the Open Source AI Foundation. They're really putting their money where their mouth is. With a $10 million ad campaign to really showcase the power of open source AI, what's the strategy behind such a major push?
It's about making a statement and grabbing attention. This campaign aims to demonstrate the potential of open source AI on a broad scale. They want to show policymakers, industry leaders, and even everyday people like you and me how open source AI can accelerate innovation, bring more transparency to the development process, and ultimately create a more collaborative AI landscape.
And the timing of this is really interesting. With governments worldwide trying to figure out how to regulate AI, this campaign feels very strategic.
Absolutely. It's a way for the Open Source AI Foundation to become part of the conversation and advocate for a more open approach to AI development. They're making the case that open source AI can not only drive technological progress, but also ensure that these powerful tools are available to a wider range of people and organizations.
It feels like we're at a crossroads in how we approach AI development. Now let's switch gears to something that might be a bit more personal for some listeners. I care. I never thought I'd see AI playing such a significant role in this field.
AI is finding its way into almost every area of healthcare these days, and eye care is no exception. We're seeing AI-powered tools that can diagnose conditions automatically.
Automatically. You mean without a doctor even needing to be there?
That's right. There's an FDA-approved camera called Luminetic Score that can detect diabetic retinopathy without a physician needing to be present, which is a big deal, especially with the shortage of ophthalmologists, particularly in areas with limited access to specialized care.
So it's like this camera acts as an early warning system, flagging potential problems for further investigation.
Exactly. And then you have AI-powered chatbots like DocsBot and IGPT, which are designed to answer patients' questions about eye health.
So they can handle some of the more routine questions, freeing up eye care professionals to focus on the more complex cases.
Precisely. They give patients quick and reliable information and allow eye care providers to dedicate their time to more intricate cases and treatments.
Okay, let's shift gears again to robotics. Sunday's episode is all about robots. What I've seen so far is mind-blowing. There are so many incredible developments to cover.
I'm excited to dive into that. The pace of innovation in robotics is remarkable.
First up, Meta. They're jumping headfirst into humanoid robots with the goal of creating robots that can handle those everyday tasks around the house. Didn't they recently poach some top engineers from the self-driving car industry?
They did. They brought in talent from companies like Cruise to lead their robotics division. It seems Meta is serious about developing robots that can seamlessly integrate into our lives and help us with those mundane chores we all deal with.
So maybe a robot that can fold laundry and do the dishes isn't just science fiction anymore.
It's definitely getting closer to reality. Next on our list is Figure AI. They've created something called Helix, which sounds incredibly advanced. It's a vision language action model, which essentially means it enables robots to see, understand language, and then take action based on what they've perceived and understood.
So they can process what they see in their surroundings, understand instructions given in plain language, and then act accordingly. That's taking things to a whole new level.
It is. They can even handle tasks they've never encountered before by following natural language instructions. No complicated coding needed.
That's incredible. It's like these robots are learning to think for themselves and solve problems on the fly. Now, when it comes to robots pushing the boundaries of what's possible, we have to mention Protoclone from Clone Robotics. This thing sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi film.
It does. This is a highly advanced android that has an astonishing number of muscles, sensors, and degrees of freedom. More than any other humanoid robot out there, it's really pushing the limits of robot dexterity and functionality.
So we're talking about robots that can interact with the world in ways we couldn't have imagined just a few years ago.
Yeah.
This is getting really exciting.
It is. Now let's talk about a UK startup called Humanoid. They're challenging the big tech companies with their general-purpose humanoid robot called the HMND-01.
What's their unique approach? What makes them stand out?
Their mission is to create a robot that can perform a wide range of tasks just like a human can. Imagine a jack-of-all-trades robot that can adapt to different environments and industries. They're even planning to start real-world testing of these robots this year.
So it seems their vision is to make robotics more accessible. By making these sophisticated machines available to a broader range of businesses and organizations, This could have a massive impact on the future of work.
Absolutely. And that's just the beginning. We've got a lot more to explore in the world of robotics, a lot more to explore in the world of robotics. Where do we go next?
Let's talk about robotic surgery. Medtronic is bringing its robot surgeon, Hugo, to U.S. operating rooms.
They've been using it in Europe for a while now, and the results have been very promising.
Sounds like they're ready to challenge Intuitive Surgical and their Da Vinci system, which is the current leader in the market.
Competition's always a good thing, especially in healthcare where it can lead to better and hopefully more affordable treatment options for patients. Robots aren't just making their way into operating rooms, though Uber Eats is using robots for food delivery.
Robotic food delivery. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It does, but it's becoming our reality. They're using these little robots in Jersey City that can travel on sidewalks and handle different weather conditions to bring you your food.
Imagine ordering a pizza and having a robot deliver it to your door. That's pretty wild.
It gives us a peek into the future of food delivery. And it's not just food delivery getting a robotic makeover. Even the NBA is using AI-powered robots to train players.
Wait, robots are practicing alongside NBA stars?
Yeah.
That I have to see.
These robots can track movements, simulate game pressure, and even give encouragement. It's like having a high-tech training partner.
I bet those players get pretty competitive with their robot teammates.
I'm sure they do. From the basketball court to the slopes of Mount Tai in China, robots are changing how we experience things.
Tourists are using these AI-powered exoskeletons to help them climb the mountain, like having a personal robotic guide to help you along the way.
Exactly. The exoskeletons are lightweight and designed to assist with movement, making the climb more manageable for people of all ages and fitness levels.
It's amazing how robotics can help us with everyday tasks and enhance our physical abilities in such a big way. Speaking of enhancing capabilities, Cedars-Sinai Hospital just made a huge breakthrough in surgery.
They performed the first FDA-approved robot-assisted microsurgery for head and neck cancer using something called the Samani surgical system. Surgeons were able to operate on blood vessels thinner than a human hair with incredible precision.
Microsurgery at that level is mind-blowing. It shows the level of precision and control robotics can bring to healthcare.
For sure. Let's switch gears from the hospital to the factory floor. BMW, a company known for its car innovations, is putting robots to work in its manufacturing plants.
Are they replacing their human workforce with robots?
Not quite. They're using Boston Dynamics' Spot robot, the one you might have seen in videos online. It can walk around on 4 legs and is really agile. BMW is using it to patrol their factories and look for any potential maintenance problems.
So it's like a robotic inspector using its sensors to make sure everything's running smoothly.
That's it. And since Spot's easy to operate, even interns can use it. This lets BMW scale up their inspection process without needing many highly trained specialists.
It's about working smarter with help from our robot friends. Let's move on to some AI tools that are making waves in the tech world. I'm always looking for ways to boost my productivity.
Same here. Let's start with GID. This tool is a game changer for anyone who needs to create video tutorials quickly.
You mean those how-to videos we see all over the internet?
Exactly. With GID, you can create a professional-looking tutorial in just 30 seconds.
30 seconds?
Yes.
That's fast. I can barely make a cup of coffee that quickly.
It's super efficient. Just click capture and share. Simple as that. Next up is Quadratic. It's all about simplifying complex calculations.
Like a superpowered calculator.
You could say that. It's AI-powered and lets you run complex formulas without any coding knowledge, which is perfect for people who work with data analysis or financial modeling.
Sounds like a must-have for anyone who isn't a math expert.
Definitely makes things a lot easier, and if you're thinking of starting business, First Base could be really useful.
Tell me more about First Base. What's it all about?
It streamlines starting and running a business online in the U.S. It handles everything from company formation and legal compliance to giving you tools to help your business grow.
It's like an all-in-one platform for entrepreneurs.
It takes care of all the boring administrative stuff so you can focus on building your business.
That's awesome. Now, what about Warmbox? I'm always looking for ways to improve my email marketing.
Warmbox is essential for email marketing, and make sure your emails actually get to people's inboxes.
We've all been there sending important emails that just get lost in the spam folder.
Frustrating, isn't it? Warmbox prevents that by automating warm-ups, which basically means it trains email providers to recognize your emails as legitimate and deliver them to the inbox.
Like giving your email marketing a personal trainer to whip it into shape.
Helps you build a good reputation with email providers so your messages get seen.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, what about WebDraw? What makes it stand out?
WebDraw is a treasure trove of AI tools. It's a platform where you can find and customize tons of different AI tools to suit your needs.
Sounds like a one-stop shop for all things AI.
You got it. You can find tools for everything from making images and summarizing text to automating tasks and so much more.
It's a great resource for anyone who's exploring the world of AI.
Yeah.
And for those serious about AI and wanting to connect with the best in the industry, there's HackerRank AI Day.
This event is fantastic. It features CEOs from big tech companies like GitHub, Perplexity AI, and HackerRank. It's a chance to learn from experts, network with others, and stay ahead of the curve in the ever-changing AI world.
I can't miss event for sure.
Okay.
Last but not least, we have Clap. This one sounds interesting.
Clap is about simplifying content creation. It turns your YouTube videos into engaging content for other platforms like TikTok Reels and YouTube Shorts.
So it's like a content repurposing machine.
Takes your existing videos and automatically adapts them for different social media platforms, saving you time and effort.
That's a game changer for content creators who are trying to reach as many people as possible.
Absolutely. We've covered a lot today, from open source AI and new developments in eye care to a whole bunch of robotics advancements and some awesome AI tools. A lot of ground covered, for sure. It's incredible to see how AI is impacting so many parts of our lives, and we're really just at the beginning.
It seems like there's so much more to come. We always encourage you to check out the things we've discussed today and do some exploring of your own.
There's a whole world of AI out there, and it's becoming more important than ever to stay informed.
Absolutely. Our goal is to make AI accessible and understandable for everyone.
Knowledge is power, especially in a world that's constantly evolving because of technology.
That's all the time we have for this episode of AI Brief. We hope you found it informative and engaging.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the exciting world of AI.
Don't forget to follow AI Brief on your favorite podcast platform so you don't miss out on any future episodes.
And if you enjoyed today's deep dive, please share it with your friends, family, and colleagues. Let's keep the conversation about AI going.
Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.